One shot, let's begin. Nomura Naoto Kyougoku Hina wa by Chariot. Translated and uploaded by Dayer and Nino Ni. Okay. Well, we finally made it to the end of the month, everybody. It's a day none of us hoped would ever happen, but it's here. It is the last day of February. And so I picked one of the highest rated one shots on this website to end it on. And we love the Yuri, so let's just begin, everybody, okay? Of all the things I dislike, my top three are 1. Fish, 2. Report cards, and most of all, 3. My family, the Nomuras. But recently, a new contender for a top spot has appeared. Ouch! Fucking shit! This person that sits behind me is Kyougoku-san. Link! Presented by... I usually volunteer for after-school cleaning duty. Don't you have some cleaning to do? Yeah, I mean... Meanwhile, she's always the first one to leave. Teacher, Kyougoku-san, we need to have a talk about Kyougoku-san? Her mind's already out the door. The only thing she ever does is sleep. I don't want to be here for another second. That's the kind of vibe she gives off. Glare! Oh, stop! Oh, excuse me. Could you pick up my eraser? Please. Skit. Oh, she's going on the list. God, if you hate high school so much, then don't go. No one's forcing you to. Then again, I'm still coming back to the place I can't stand. Freeze. Nomura. Still got home too early. Guess I'll go study at the library. Yuck, yuck, fishy. It's really wiggly. Nichan, wanna hold it? What the hell are you? Hey, Aina, don't wander off. Hina, hand. Nichan told you to hold Kaname-san. But I found fishies. Seriously, do you care more about fish than your brother? Yeesh, no you don't. Kyo, Kyogoku-san? Huh? Nomura-san? Hinini, is she your friend? Um, no, we're just classmates. Yeah, I don't want to get in the way, so... Oh, no, it's fine. See ya. That was unexpected. Bye-bye. So, they're all they're all siblings, huh? That's a big family. Must be tough. Blah. Konami, what? Are you okay? Does your time here? Croak. Can you make it home? What should I? Come on, let's get you home. Piggy, piggyback, piggyback. Wait, okay. Um, hmm. Piggyback. I have to hold Aina and Nagi's hand if I give you a piggyback ride. No, I need both hands. I can't risk those two getting separated again. What do I do? Would you like some help? Uh, uh, thank you. Man, it's not like I can just ignore someone that needs help. He'll be okay. Still, if this kid is seriously ill, then... Yahoo! Hey, hey, Konami, get back here! I'm fine, sis. Maybe he threw up because he ate too much. Seriously. Actually, Kyogoku-san, I never would have guessed you were an older sister. Is that why you were in a hurry to leave today to pick them up? Guess your parents must have been too busy, huh? Huh? What do you mean? Well, I figured there's no way you pick them up every day. but I do pick them up after school almost every day. Arr! Ding dong. We're a single-parent household. My mom doesn't come back until after 2100. Oh, little bro is home? There's more of you. Slide. I'm home. Huh? What? What's wrong? Did you get hurt? Was it a bully? A fight? No, that's not it. That handbag I've been using since the first grade. Splash. It was my favorite. Jeez, if you liked it so much, be more careful. But that one was pretty worn out. I don't care how old it was. I really liked the design. Really? That's perfect then. Huh? Ta-da! It turns out I still have some of the fabric left over, so I made you a new bag. No way! That's what she was making? There, no more crying. Yeah. Good. Oh, yay, new stuff. Incredible. I've never seen someone kiss their family like that. It's normal to do that stuff. What? No way. I've never do something like that. That's kinda... Well, I sort of did it without thinking. Uh-huh. It just felt natural, like a show of affection. Uh-huh. I get it now. Yup, yup. You making fun of me? What? No, I'm sorry. Whatever. You probably talk about me behind my back, just like everyone else. Sis gone, bro gone. It's all. That's not what it was. What? Until today, I always thought you were kind of a jerk, but I've never seen someone care so much about their family. You always look like you don't want to be in class trying to rush home, but you do it all for them. Does that kind of thing really come naturally? You look fishy. Whoa, it's so ugly. I think you really, really care about your family. Honestly, it's totally different from how my family acts. They're lucky to have a big sister that loves them so much. Look, I'm sorry. For what? Today, I kicked your eraser. I couldn't act that way when I'm on the edge. Oh, that? It's fine. I got over it. I'm sure I was annoying staring at you anyways. Yeah, I get what you think I was a jerk. I'm not very social. I mean, I had friends, but we ended up going to different high schools. She doesn't have any friends? Hina, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, just make something, Rock. Can I help you with anything? I mean, cooking's a bit... Oh, sure. Babysitting duty. Poo. What do you think of my drawing? Wow, that's very good. What is that? Poop. Ah, why do you have poop? Chop, chop, chop. Oni, son, Hinani's really good at this game. Really? Man, I haven't played video games in forever. Huh? She's giving me something again. Yeah. Avocado seeds? Thanks for today. Sure. Bye-bye. That was pretty fun. So, that must be what a normal family feels like. I hope she doesn't mind if we talk again tomorrow. Maybe we could even be friends. Not. What am I thinking? We talked for one day and I'm already acting all clingy? Besides, I'm sure not the exchange for Kyougoku-san. She's probably already forgotten about it. Who the fuck? Sup? Sup? What kind of reaction is that? I just noticed how pretty Kyougoku-san is. Yesterday, I saw a side of her no one else knows about. Is it okay if I come over again? Maybe I'll even be able to make a new friend.
Sure, I think they already miss you.
I wonder if she's as happy as I am right now. Ding dong, stand, slap, stand. All right, everyone, be careful on your way home. Slam. Oh my, Kyougoku-san, how rare. Are you two friends?
Yeah.
Roar! Grr! Roar! Since Hina is an idiot, can you help me with homework? Yay! Chloe! Oh, let's see.
I'm home.
It's already that late?
Mama, I'll walk with you.
I ended up with 4 triangles. I messed up.
Huh? What's with his grades?
Please, don't take away my video games.
Just wait until Mom sees. Come to think of it, we're all handing in our grades tomorrow. Oh boy!
Ah, right. I forgot. It's that time again. What is this? Are you trying to fail?
I'm sorry.
Useless kid. Why can't you be like your brother? From now on, no more TV, no more games, and no more wasting time with friends. Gotcha.
I have to study hard, or else they'll hate me. For Mama, for Papa.
Seriously? You're still trying to get into high school? Give up. It's pointless.
Nichan, Nichan.
It's a waste of money. You should just be grateful for finishing junior high. Who cares? It's not like she has friends anyways. As if anyone would want to hang out with that idiot. Hmm? This is what you get for being a dumb child. Snicker.
Fucking stupid assholes. Look, I got ranked third in class. I studied really hard for this. All right, now you'll definitely praise me.
All that effort, and this was the best you could do? Move. I'm trying to watch TV. Let's see. Dad, are you ready to play a game? Hell yeah.
If that's not good enough, fine. Next time, I'll do even better. You got #1 in the midterm? Seriously, Nomura? All I got were red marks. I can't believe you did it. Holy shit, Nomura! I bet you're going to celebrate today with some sekihan red rice. Seriously, it's not that big of a deal. It totally is. You worked really hard. You earned it. Your parents will be so proud, I'm sure of it.
Heh. You think they'd really cook that for me?
Woof, 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 woof. You're so easy to understand, Nomura.
Ding dong. All right. Thud. Let's see. Wait, what? Did I skip? Thud.
Anyway, so after my brother started groveling, Mom just let him go free. She's too soft on him. Is that so? Our exams are over. Maybe you could take a break. Todai, you got accepted to a college? That's wonderful.
Only took 3 tries. Nonsense. 3 years later, not is still an achievement. Believe it in yourself. We need to celebrate. I'll make sekihan tonight.
Why? Why is it always only Nichan who still took you 3 years? Hey, today you've been acting. What's going on? Is everything alright?
Oh. Slap.
Those injuries! What happened?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your business. Crack, smack, smack.
Hey, you don't have to deal with this alone. Do you want to talk about it?
You just don't get it. This is how my family shows affection.
Oh, okay, now I'm really worried. Why would you say something like that?
Just forget about it. Sorry for bothering you.
Wait, where are you going? Hey, hang on.
Stab.
Hey, get back here! Don't run away from me! What the hell are you doing?
Please, Kyougoku-san, just leave me alone. I'm nothing like you.
No,
I don't have a normal family. I hate this. It sucks so much. I don't want you to see me like this.
watch out!
Crash.
No, Nomura, look at me.
It's over. She's gotta hate me because I'm a pathetic loser. We never could have been friends. Huh?
Uh, oh, you had me worried there. Can I ask what's wrong now?
My brother beat me up.
What? I'll kill him!
Back home, everyone in my family is a piece of shit. Even though the same blood runs through our veins, I've always been treated like this. Hyokoku-san, when I met your family, I was really, really jealous. Ow! I wish you were my family.
Maybe you can be. Or maybe you already are.
What are you talking about?
Family isn't about blood. It's about love. Nomura now and Kyougoku Hina sounds like a pretty nice family, don't you think?
Stupid tears.
What? Don't fall apart now! Here's a hanger.
Ow!
It got on me!
A few months later, my brother and sister left home and moved to the capital. My parents stopped bothering me. In fact, they completely forgot about me. I look like a pumpkin going to the river like this. But none of that really matters
Yup, we match.
because I have a family I love. Oh my goodness. By the way, a little birdie told me you two shared a kiss at school.
We did not!
Ooh, scary. Follow and support Chariot-san. Twitter.com. I'm gay. How about that? PixIV user. Translation and typesetting. Proofreading and QC. Cleaning, redrawing. Chads, no take. Okay. It's pretty good. I enjoyed that one. That one was a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. This was one where I was like, it was a pretty slick story throughout there. Also, man, that was 20 minutes. That didn't feel like 20 minutes when I was enjoying and reading it. Gosh, at first I was a little thrown off by it because I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to voice act all these kids throughout these things. And then, okay. And so that, like, threw me off for just a little bit here. But, and then eventually it got, like, to this part. And then the later part. It was a really good one. I quite enjoyed it. Um, yeah, and I like this one. The idea that like, who you love is your family, right? That's such a wonderful, wonderful one here. The author writes creative Yuri manga. They received an honorable mention in the newcomer award of Kodansha's magazine. It was published in Manga Poke in 2018. It was uploaded to Cher's Twitter page since it received over 60,000 retweets and a great deal of attention. I can see why. Um, Fish is the number one thing she dislikes. Okay, that's just a characterization thing. Two, report cards. That kind of makes sense too. And three, all of my family, the Nomuras here. Okay, her brother and sister. And then this person, just kind of being on the edge all the time. She reminds me of a JoJo character, at least her design with the hair. And then of course, where she's like kicks her eraser and like, okay, kind of an ass. I get it, sure. And then okay, so she flaps a fish at her. I didn't. This is gonna sound weird. I didn't clock that she was scared of the fish. I just thought I feel like that would be kind of my reaction too, if a little kid just waved a fish like, "What? What do you got there?" And it's like, "Oh, that's like, why do you ask me to hold a fish, kid I just met here?" And then, oh, I like seeing the characterization of this person. Like, okay, like, and it also shows, just how you don't know what's going on all the time. So in a case like this, it's like, okay, um, she's kind of an ass and she's taking out on people, right? And this is one of those things. Eventually, she'll learn to regulate her emotions. I sure hope so, because having a tough time doesn't necessarily mean that you get to be an ass to people, right? That's one of those things that I really have to emphasize with um my students a lot of the time, is that it's not your the trauma wasn't your fault, but now it's your responsibility. Or just because something bad happened to you, that doesn't mean you get to be an asshole or get a free pass to be an asshole. Um, in order to do that, hmm, my multivitamins, guys. Okay, trying to lose weight successfully though. One day I'll do a thirst trap cosplay soon enough. Anyways, where was I? But yeah, I also this is very rereadable, because immediately when I read through the first two panels, I'm like, oh, okay. Because I didn't even notice she was working on something, to be quite frank. Um, and this is where I was like, I didn't know it was this here, or the sewing. I think it's another example of show don't tell, because sometimes I don't always look at the panel very clearly as I'm trying to read the dialogue. And so that's like a good example. We're like, okay, what's she doing? I'm not sure, but she did it there. And then it's just nice to see her help them here. And it makes sense. The motivation. She doesn't like her family. She doesn't want to go home. She's going to help them go that way. And kids are little reckless messes in all the best and the worst ways possible. And then, ta-da, I still have some fabric. No way. No more crying. And I just like to seeing like the transformation between this her, Kyogoku, and like her between super serious to super loving here, because it shows that she does kind of have a switch. And I think I oddly chose the right voice for her, where it's like something affectionate but angry, or soft and stuff. Like it could really turn on the flip of a dime. And I like the fact that we don't see her completely soften up all the way through, because it's like, okay, she could be a little loose with her anger, her emotions here, and then that comes into play at the end too. And then she's like, "What? No, 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 no! Of course, I have to be affectionate to this." And she's being like gentle with the kids when she needs to be gentle with the kids, and I do appreciate that quite a bit. And then, okay, she's disciplining, she's being nice, she's like all the parts that need to be done. And I could see with her, like, and then the siscon brocon, right? Because that's something I find super weird, right? Because I think that's, if I'm reading this translation correctly, it's like sister complex, brother complex, where you want to like have sex or have sexual relations with your brother or sister. I think that's maybe that's unfortunately common in Japanese culture, at least as an insult. I don't know, but that's whatever here. But she does love her thing, and then look at this little guy doing his a wrestler move. I'm home, like that. And it's also just kind of the joys of kids, for better for worse, you know? What's for dinner tonight? God, let's make something. And then I think this is true, right? Like you have all sorts of little messes happening at the same time, but it's just adorable when everybody does their best and they're all kind of enjoying their little spots, and it's a little fun, and if there's a little play, it's really enjoyable to have like a house. And I think this encapsulates it perfectly. Like you see the like crying going on, that like internal, like, okay, this is stressful, this, like, this is cute. This one has attention. This one is being a little bit of a menace here. And then the poop, like, oh gosh, like, why do you have poop? What's going on there? And then like random people, and it's just so perfectly on point. And then like, hey, I could also make sense why she wants to like fall in love with her, and I like the fact she's not just one emotion. I like the fact they're complex. A lot of these stories like might have a characterization, or maybe how do I put this? They don't necessarily have characters, they have archetypes a lot of this time. And in this case, this is where I could say, okay, you're a complete character, right? You're not just an archetype. In this case, she had the motivations are clear, the connections are even the like why she wants to fall in love with somebody so quickly or experiencing the loving household, if somewhat busy household, right? That makes sense. It's like okay, and then her warming up so quickly because hey, this could be your first ever friend, or well, not first ever. Her friends went to a different school, right? Hey, we could be a friend here, and you were so great, and my people loved you. I could see like the balance here of how it just works between them and how their situation just kind of lined up. And it's like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful here. And just saying this one here, I find it interesting too, that there wasn't necessarily any sort of big sparkles, right? Like, okay, we have this one here, but when she's like falling in love, recognize how beautiful she is, we don't get any of the sparkles. That's an interesting thing too. It's like, okay, that's fair. She's just like, oh, she's beautiful. And then here they're just going home, they're doing their thing, and she likes helping out, right? It's great, it's adorable, and having the mom there too. It's like, oh, okay, yay, we're gonna do that there. And then having her being essentially a second child to help out there, and it's like, yeah, we are friends here. We're gonna do our best with each other. It's like, oh, that's adorable. And she's like, what is that? Like, 'cause she's just losing track of time and she's spending time with them. And I'm sure the mom goes and like appreciates the help, and everybody does. It's just kind of a great situation all around. Four triangles, I'm gonna assume that means effort efficiencies. And then of course, I thought this was a pretty clever connection too with her um, opening page, because now it's like you have a thesis statement. You have the fish, then you have the report card, and then you kind of have the family at the end, and they all kind of appear in that order of the story. The fish just being like a device and a character. This one being like, okay, now we get access to her like trauma, and then the family being the ending. Oh, that's a very clever way. That's like writing an essay. In this essay, I will use the following pieces of evidence to convince you. Da 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 da. And yeah, this is family's pretty cruel. I mean, it's as simple as that. Where they're cruel, they throw this at her face there, and then even when she does well, they don't ever give her the praise that she gets. And man, I think too the one that got me especially was when it's revealed that her brother took 3 tries or 3 years to get into college. There's so much more. They're just so much more lenient with him, right? Like, you're ranked 3 in your class, da 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 da. And her, she didn't even get a chance. They're like doing whatever. And so, and then just as like, slap across the face, where the brother's doing everything and then the parents are there just watching. And, the mom, she doesn't, like, the mom is just a bystander, which is unfortunate too, right? Where, like, the mom, even with her, like, this little thing, she's silent. She silent? We see a little bit of joy when she does that. And maybe she's just following the dad's leader, just doesn't care for her or something. It's like, damn, you know? And that's interesting that the mom really doesn't say much there. And in fact, this mom, I think, has more dialogue than her, right? Does her mom say anything at all? Like, oh no, this is here. Yeah, she says that one thing. And then that's it, right? That's so unfortunate. So, like, and her being neglectful, not building that bridge with her daughter is so unfortunate because then that's where her daughter feels the need to leave her, right? It's like, damn, that's a lot to deal with there. Hey, get back here, no more, no more, no more. What the hell are you doing? And then also, I think it, just seeing goes there and then they just watch for a bit and saying, "This is how my family shows affection." I was a little worried that when she like snapped her, that like, oh no, now she's gonna kind of like try to beat on her too. But then, it's just a flashback. And I think this was a really well done climax, right? She goes, and then she has the dramatic fit. We know the anger that was inside of her, but we know it's love, and she's willing to do that there. A little bit of this like comedy bit with this, like you're like, hey, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna find you, and then a very well done face with the lighting hitting her this way as well. Just seeing the contrast in the face, the lip, the nasally drip there, and then it's because I'm a pathetic loser. Like I couldn't do anything, and then this little kiss, which again is another callback to the beginning, which like it just felt right to show that sign of affection. Then she gives her a little kiss, and then this part was a little fun, just because like it was dramatic, but it's like okay, I still need to convey the emotion of being sad and dramatic, but also just that point where you're like laughing a little bit too, and it's like you're still sad but happy, and then oh man, I kind of wished that like when this came a little bit further that I was like that it just let it breathe a little bit more for like I was like, dang, okay, this is really good. This is the most realistic crying I've done in a while. We're like da 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 da. I was like, I was feeling it, but then because this was like a different type of crying too, where it's like okay, it's you just like crying from such joy but such sadness from the past, but everything that's going well, it's just coming all out. That's so adorable. And then just neglecting her. I mean, and then boom. This is such a happy scene for them. Have a family I love. It's so adorable. See? They get to just enjoy their family. The kids will like enjoy her as another child in the household. The mom's there. And the mom is just like poking for like, oh, okay. Like she's supportive of them and it's adorable and she's just going like causing shit, but in a very loving way, right? It's all adorable. I quite enjoy this all. So yeah, it's a fun little thing. The art is good. The art's very emotive, and yeah, they do motion lines really well too. I'm just surprised we didn't get any of the like the motion in this comic is pretty good, like that. Like we kind of see what's going on, the vomit, this, that, and the other. It's just kind of surprised they did go for a more the love that this comic shows, at least in terms of the background, is never overstated with everything. I mean, we just get like the hearts of the mom for just a little bit, but overall, they're very silent scenes, right? And I don't mind that because it's a unique stylistic choice, and I think the silence kind of works well. Slap, see, like that, and then we see the motion there. And then look at the change in the eyes here. She's looking away because she doesn't want to look at her. And then it's like, damn, you know? And then they're even conveying it through their body language very well, even if you don't see their face. The black backgrounds. Yeah, this is well done. Like, yeah, this is like really the only type of hurt things there, but I don't mind it. The most dramatic moments are, or at least the most dramatic love moments are pretty quiet. So yeah, I like this. I think this is fine as a one shot. I don't think it needs a future thing here. This is such a really good story and encapsulated. Maybe if we want to explore the relationship further and further and do more time skips or stuff, but I don't know about that. But I really enjoyed it. What? Wait, what? This is the only thing they got? 5 years ago? Wait, that can't be right. That can't be right. Let's go to their Pix IV first. Because that's kind of crazy to me that they never made anything else. I guess 37, maybe. Shira. Okay, fair enough. Tobacco Boy, Long Hair, Black Survival. Shira and the Prince. That's Shira. Good old Shira. Some works are not being dis. Oh, I need to log in to view their work? Okay. Following 81. Okay, let's. I don't quite know what Fanbox is, TBH. I'm gonna have a cut here if this happens. Okay. Hey everybody, that was a quick cut. So you know what was on that page? Butt. And I know we've shown a little bit of butt on this channel, but you know, I decided to play it safer than sorry this time, even though nothing will probably happen. And you literally can't see stuff on their Twitter. I went on for a little bit after, and it's like these posts are protected, right? So cool, cool, cool. Hopefully you're one of the approved followers. But yeah, this is good stuff. I enjoy this. I could see why it's one of the highest rated ones. There's a lot of character development within this. They feel like character more than archetype. It's a very tight story, and the more that I read it, it's like, oh, okay, there's that detail, and there's that detail, and that detail, there's that detail, there's that detail, there's that detail. There's a lot of that going on. And it doesn't, I think it lets the moment speak for themselves sometimes, even if it does have other varied background. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And so, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.